In today's video, we're going to go to the book of Jeremiah. We're going to talk about the call of Jeremiah specifically. In the first chapter of this book, beginning with verse 4, Jeremiah writes about an encounter with the Lord. He says, "The word of the Lord came to me, saying, Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet of the nations. Alas, sovereign Lord, I said, I do not know how to speak. I am too young. But the Lord said to me, Do not say I am too young. You must go to everyone I send you to and say whatever I command you. Do not be afraid of them, for I am with you and will rescue you, declares the Lord." Then the Lord reached out his hand and touched my mouth and said to me, "I have put words in your mouth. See, today I point you over nations and kingdoms to uproot and tear down, to destroy and overthrow, to build and to plant." Later in verse 17, the Lord God continues with, "Get yourself ready. Stand up and say to them whatever I command you. Do not be terrified by them, or I will terrify you before them. Today I have made you a fortified city, an iron pillar, and a bronze wall to stand against the whole land, against the kings of Judah, its officials, its priests, and the people of the land. They will fight against you, but will not overcome you, for I am with you and will rescue you, declares the Lord." Jeremiah was given by God himself the ability to speak to perfection what was needed. God told him that it didn't matter how young he was. He was chosen for his purpose before he was even formed in the womb. It was a huge task, and one that without God's help would seem nearly impossible, especially to someone of a young age. God has given every one of us the potential to help spread his word to others to perfection too, just like Jeremiah. But how many of us feel too young or too old, too nervous, too small, too unimportant or unworthy to come up with the right words to say? God knew us before we were formed in the womb. He set us apart before we were born. He wants us to spread his good news. We are worthy. We are called, but we must be willing to accept his call. If we accept his call, he will give us the right words to say. We won't be facing kings, officials, or priests, but we will face our peers and our loved ones. Our call may not seem as heavy a weight as Jeremiah's, but ours is just as important. Even if only one person is changed by your conviction, you've just started the saving of a precious soul. We all have God-given potential. What will you do with yours?